And after that, Allah gave them ease. So Allah does not keep you down all the time. Don't lose hope. While you're down, just bear it. You will be down for a while. I promise you, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, do you know what will happen? Within those years, your life will change to the degree that you will look back and say, whew, I was about to give up at one stage. I know of business people, people who are unwell, people who are going through medical problems, family matters. Sometimes you're going through a divorce and you know what? You went through it once. It was so painful. You desperately do not want to go through it again, but unfortunately, it's coming. Let it happen. Let it be. No problem. Divorce is never the end of the world. It might just be the beginning of your life. I went through a divorce myself many years back. In fact, when the brother earlier was saying, I've been listening to Mufti Menk for about 15 years. Did you hear him say that? The first time I actually said, gosh, I'm old, man. MashaAllah, it's true. It's very true, brother. I kicked off in 1999. That's 21 years ago. Subhanallah. My kids are in their 20s. Some of them are married. You wouldn't even believe that. And I'm not lying, by the way. Okay. So subhanallah, it's amazing, my brothers and sisters, how there will come a time when ease will come through. You go through a divorce. You're not the first person. You will never be the last one. It may not be your first divorce. You might go through it again and again. And who knows, the fourth person you're going to get to through marriage is going to be, wow, the king of your dreams. Subhanallah, it can happen. And then you can let the other three know that, by the way, anyway, you don't need to do that, okay? But man is such that when we're going through the issue, it's the end of the world. It's not. Just ride this for now. The waves are coming in. Just ride the wave for now. And you lay low for a little while. Thank Allah. Develop your relationship with Allah. A day will come when you will have the last laugh. And always, as they say, he who laughs last, laughs the best. You have the best laugh. That's a good concept. It's true. It's actually true. So my brothers, you're going through financial hardship. Don't worry. Count the years. How many years? It's been 3 solid years. 2 more years. How? 2 more years? Before you know it, may Allah grant you. It's not, I'm only giving you an example. It could be before that, right? And anything, those who are not doing well at school, the way we shove our opinions down their throats, they become suicidal. Many of the brown parents are guilty of putting so much pressure on their children to get A's. I tell my kids, you don't need to get an A. Go to school, enjoy yourself thoroughly. Just make sure you pass, come out. That's all. Enjoy yourself. How many of you, after you crossed, school, was it extremely important for you that people asked you, sorry, when you were in grade 5 or grade 6, did you get A's? Did they ever ask you that? It's irrelevant. No one asks you what you got at primary school. Nobody even asks you what you did at O-level, to be honest, or A-level for that matter. It's irrelevant. The fact that you're now a doctor, they're not going to know that you failed 3 times before you passed, or they wouldn't allow that scalpel in your hands. Right? Don't worry. That's life. It's Allah's way. The brightest children are not always the most successful on earth. And I want to tell you something else. To prove that your education and your wealth are not necessarily connected, Allah makes some of the wealthiest from amongst us some of the least educated.